There we go. Okay. Okay, we'll just wait a couple of minutes and see if anybody comes on. We're going to take a couple of people here to see if they can come on. Okay, we're just going to wait a couple minutes. As you come on, say hi or hey so I know you're here. Otherwise, I don't know that you're here and I can't say hi to you. So as you come on, say hi or hey or something. Okay, my name. And if you could share this video out, I would really appreciate it. And then come back and write shared, hashtag shared or hashtag sprinkled in the comments. And your name will be entered to win this at the end of January. It says, "The power of finding beauty in the humblest things make home happy and life lovely," and it's by Louisa May Alcott. So you will get this. I'm probably a little extra. I haven't thought about that yet. So we will be getting that one anyway. And if you go to my YouTube station, which is Verlyn Upton's Chalk Creations, and subscribe to my station and come back here and put subscribe in the hashtag subscribe in the comments, you will get an extra drawing. Your name will go in there for an extra drawing of that, for that. So that is at the end of this month, which is coming up not very, it's already the middle, so I'm trying to do something here, but it's not working. Okay, so if you've never heard of me or Chalk Couture, I am Verlyn Upton. I am from British Columbia in Canada. I am a Chalk Couture designer. We have silk screen transfers that are reusable. All you do is take them when you're done and wash them with water and a board eraser if you have one. If you don't, just a cloth. Wipe it all clean and turn it over and wipe it with a disinfectant wipe. I will show you how to do this anyway today. And you will be able to reuse these. All the care instructions are on the back of every transfer that you get. It shows you how to prep and peel, fuzz, apply, remove, heat set. That's for ink if you're doing, hi John, Paul, if that is for doing your heat setting. If you do ink, we do have ink, and you can do that on fabric. And also cleaning. So it's all, the instructions are all there for that. Now we're going to do 2 quick projects today. One is pumpkin patch, which is this one, which says pick your own pumpkins, 10 cents per pound, 1 mile ahead, pumpkin cider hay rides. But we're just going to do the pumpkin. We are just going to do the pumpkin today. And we're going to do it on this board here that I have. This is not a chalk couture board, but you can do it on anything. Now, our chalk goes on as a liquid, but dries as a solid, and you can go like this and do whatever you want on it. Nothing comes off until you put water on this to take it off. Now, on the canvas one that you will be getting, you will not be able to do that because it does not come off canvas. Because canvas is a material, so it does not come off material very easily. It does come off our other surfaces. It will come off of this surface. It will come off of our other surfaces, but there are some that are one-time use. Now we have wooden surfaces. We have all sorts of surfaces, which I will be using during our thing. And they are all, most of them are reusable. Some of them say one time, but if you wax them and stuff, your wood surfaces, you can usually get a couple times. On my wood surfaces, if I do clean them and if it's a dark color, sometimes it will leave a mark or something, but all I do is sand it down or paint over it and use it again. So we have paste, like I said, we have ink, we have all the tools that you need, the squeegees, everything is all reusable. You wash these up, reuse them time and time again, like I have. So it's a really good thing. It's very simple to do, as I'm going to show you today. So now we're going to take this, and being as it's not a chalk couture surface, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it first, because I think we need just a little bit of a background. So I'm going to use my camel. Now this is going to be fall, of course, so I'm going to use my camel. We also have, hi Carol, how are you? Good morning to you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so we're just going to put a little bit in our container here, and then we're just going to spray it with a little bit of water. This is our camel. Your name will go into, thank you for sharing, Carol. Your name will go into my drawing at the end of the month for our little gift here of what I made. One thing that I made. My room is full of things I've made. Okay, so we're just going to put a little bit of water in there just to make it like a paint more. This is our camel paste. So with our paste, you can also paint. And then I'm just going to paint this a little bit here, just to give it, just so it's not white. Just so it's not so white. I still want the white showing through, but I don't want it completely white, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm just going to kind of whitewash it a little bit. If you wanted it darker, you could just use the paint without the water, with just a little bit of water. I just put a little bit more water in it because I just want kind of a whitewash type of thing. And it doesn't have to be perfect. My crafts are never perfect, so they look like they're homemade. But everybody likes them, so I just continue. How is everybody's Monday going? And how was everybody's weekend? Did you do anything exciting over the weekend? I didn't do anything exciting this weekend. I want that a little bit darker, so I'm just going to put a little bit more paint in here. A little bit more paste, not paint. And just go over it again just to get a little bit darker. But I do want the white to show through. I just didn't want it a plain white that was showing through. That was my issue. I like color. I don't like things that are black and white. I'm just not a black and white person. You wouldn't know it from the clothes I wear, but I don't, when I'm doing crafts, I like some color into it. I don't like it. Okay, so we just got that painted now. So we're just going to set that aside, and we're just going to take our tool here, our quick dry tool, and we're just going to dry that. Just drying it so that we can put our other stuff on top. Okay, we do also have a Club Couture. It's a monthly subscription that you can get. I will be showing you that one tomorrow. But if you want more information on our monthly subscription, just write club in the comments, and I will get you that information. Now everything I'm using today, except for this one surface, you can find on my website. That's a little bit wet down there yet. Let's get that spot so that so it is all on my website that is posted in the comments here. That is pinned down below. And you just go there and you can get all these things I'm using today. So as you can see, it is just roughly painted, just very roughly. Okay, and then I'm going to take my, and then I'm going to wax this because it is not a Club Couture. It is not a Chalk Couture surface, so I'm just going to wax it just so that and this is quite sticky because it's got all silk screen here that we're going to be using. So I want to make sure that it doesn't lift up my paint job here that I just did. And so the wax would just give it a nice little barrier between the paint paste that I used and And it will be easier on any wood surface that should be waxed, because it is easier on your, because the little fibers will get onto the back of your transfer and then it will ruin it. So I think we're going to put this one away because I think we're done with it for today. So we're going to put the lid on it so it doesn't dry out. And then we're going to take our sheet, our backer sheet, off of our, and then we are going to fuzz this because this is very, very sticky and it has a lot. Now this is going to be hard to stick down as well because it has a lot of silk screen here and not much to hold it down. So I may have to hold it down on here, I'm not sure, but we are just going to fuzz it a little bit. And this is our fuzzing cloth. Now you can use your shirt, your pants, anything that you happen to have, you can use. Okay, so now we're going to put our pumpkin, whoops. So we're just going to center our pumpkin and then we're just going to push it down. Make sure that it is down on our surface. It's got to be moved up just a teensy bit so that we can fit all of it on here. Okay, that's too much now. Okay, I think we got it now. I think we have it now. Okay, so we're just going to put that down. And hopefully, yeah, I waxed it. Okay, so now we're just going to take our shimmer pumpkin. Our shimmer pumpkin. As you come on, come and say hi. If you share out this video, even if you're on the replay, you will get entered into my contest at the end of the month. Okay, so we're just going to put some of this pumpkin spice on here. And then we're going to take our squeegee. I think I'll use my other squeegee. I think this one would be better. And we're just going to now I have some. We're just going to go down and fill up all our spaces. Okay, we're going to lay this down first. Now there's a few spots here that I'm a little concerned about, but I think they will be okay. I think they will be okay. I just a little concerned about them, but that's okay. We'll just continue with this. We're just continuing to just and then I'm just scraping it off and all my excess goes back into the container. And that's that. Okay, I just have to, there's one little spot here that I don't think I got. There, I think I got it now. Make sure that it's all covered. Make sure that it's all covered, and then we're just going to take it off. And there's our pumpkin. There is our pumpkin. Pumpkins, 10 cents per pound. And there it is. Very simple. That took what? approximately 5 minutes, we'll say, because I've been talking. So that's one for today. So we're going to put that to one side just to dry. And now we're going to do another one. We're going to put the pumpkin away because we don't need it. Now, as you remember, a couple weeks ago, I did this on our metal tray. This, when you love what you have everything you need. Now I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to do our choose to be grateful. But before I do that, I am going to take this off of here. And I'm going to show you how to wash how easy it is to wash our transfers. We're going to wash this one. This one hasn't got much on it because it's kind of a silk screen. But we're just going to spray it with some water. We're going to use, I think I'll just use don't think I need to use my, oh, I may because I need to use my board eraser. My loved board erasers over here are quite loved. They do come in a 2-pack and they are white when they come. But I use mine right till they fall apart. I use all mine till they fall apart almost. So we're just going to wipe off where we used our pumpkin. Then we're just going to take a disinfectant wipe, not a baby wipe, but a disinfectant wipe. And we're just going to do that. And then we're going to go on the other side and make sure it's all off of there. Make sure all our paste is off. And make sure that our fuzz that we had to fuzz it is all off. Okay, and then we're just going to use our wipe again, very briefly here, and just wipe it down. And then we're going to set it sticky side up on a rack to dry. And then that will dry, and then it will go back onto its backer sheet and into its bag, and I will hang it up. Okay, so that's done. Okay, so now we are going to do our choose to be grateful on our metal tray. So we're going to do on our metal tray. This is our choose to be grateful. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it out of here. Now when you're doing metal and it is a new transfer, you have to fuzz it. Otherwise, okay, so we're just going to cut on the lines here. And we're just going to cut out choose to be grateful. And we're going to cut out the pumpkin and the leaf, I think. It's all we're going to use. Hi, Rashid. How are you? just going to do this all the way around. Okay, so I'm just using pretty much the leaf, the pumpkin. Hi, Daphne, and choose to be grateful. Daphne, this is something that your kids could do. It's called Chart Couture, and it is a DIY company that I am doing, and it's very simple. This is one of the projects that I just did. I just painted this, used a pumpkin transfer. They're all reusable. The chalk is non-toxic, so this would be a great. We do have 2 kids kits on my website as well that your kids could start with. They get a surface and everything. I don't have them. I'm going to be getting them, but I don't have them right now. But they are on my website. So anyway, I'm going to show you how easy this is. Okay, so we're just going to take it off of the backing. Off of our backing. Now we are going to fuzz and fuzz and fuzz this, because when you are putting it on metal, like on our metal trays, you have to fuzz because it is really sticky. And all you're doing is using the fuzzing side of your cloth. There are 2 sides. The fuzzing side is the side with the tag. But you can use your shirt, you can use your pants, you can use anything you like. So we're just going to fuzz this about 4 or 5 times, just so it's not really sticky anymore. So all you're trying to do is get some lint. You could use a towel, you could use your clothes. I've used my shirt lots of times. And I have a stain on my shirt that I'm wearing today. I'm going to have to change that because I have a meeting this afternoon. Okay, so fuzz that, and we're just going to set it on here. I think we're going to choose to be grateful in the middle. And then we're just going to make sure. Now I'm going to make sure that that's going to lift up fairly easy. Okay. And we're just going to make sure that there are no air bubbles in it. And then we're going to put a pumpkin on here as well. We need to fuzz it too. Like I said, you need to fuzz, fuzz, fuzz when you're working with metal or glass. So just remember that. You just have to fuzz it really good. We're going to put the pumpkin up here, I think, in the middle. And then we're going to put our leaf on. And these make great gifts. I made, my niece got married last weekend, not this weekend, but on the 7th. And I gave her 3 pieces that I made and to hang up in her home. So, I mean, make beautiful presents. They make beautiful home decor that you can change out. And you don't have to, now we're going to put one there, and then we're going to put one on the other side, I think. Okay, so the colors we're going to use for this are, for the pumpkin up here, we're going to use our orange peel, which is a very nice peel, which is a very nice bright orange. We do have a papaya. I don't have it yet. I will be ordering it, which is more of a darker orange, but it is beautiful as well. So if you're not into bright colors, the papaya might be better for you. but we're just going to use this orange, and we're going to close it up because we're not quite finished with it yet. Okay, okay. I forgot to bring my other stuff over here. Okay. I forgot to bring my... Okay, there we go. So now we're just going to spread this out like we did before. And then take the excess off and put it back in our container. I'm going to have to get some orange peel. I've been using a lot of orange because of being fall. So I've been using a lot of orange, so I'm going to have to get some orange peel. Okay, so we're going to peel that off so that it doesn't dry in our silk screen. And there's our pumpkin. Now I got a little bit over here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a wipe and just wipe it off, and then take a paper towel and just dry that spot. Very simple to fix. So there's our pumpkin on there. Now we're going to do Choose to Be Grateful. And we're going to do Choose to Be Grateful in our guava. Now this is a very bright color. It's kind of more of a spring summer color, but I'm going to use it on here because I want a little bit of a bright color. So we're going to use it on here. So this is our guava. We're going to take our, or should I use copper? I think I'll use copper. This is too bright I changed my mind. This is more of a fall color. This copper is more of a fall color, so I think we'll use it. And it is beautiful. And it is one of our shimmer pastes. So it has shimmer right in it, so you don't have to put any glitter or anything on it. And we're just going to take a little bit of this, and we're going to put it on here. And then again, we're just going to take our squeegee and spread it around. Now, when you spread it, you hold your squeegee down so that you can spread it. And then when you go to scrape it off, you hold your squeegee at a 90-degree angle. And then that gets it. You just hold it straight up when you're scraping. When you're putting it down, you kind of lay it down. You always have your hand on the chalk couture, your thumb on the chalk couture, and then you just lay it down and spread it, and then just lift it up, straight up, to get all your excess. So I will show you on the other one. So we're done with this color, so we're going to put it away. I have to clean my jars. I'm going to show you one day how to clean your jars, because my jars need cleaning desperately. Okay, so that is done. So we're going to lift that up. Now you always pull it side to side or up or down, never corner to corner, because you will stretch your transfer. So that's why we do it this way. Okay, so Choose to Be Grateful is done. The pumpkin is done. So far we have this. Very simple. Now we're going to do the leaf in our shimmer spruce. And it is such a pretty spruce. I just love this green. I'm going to be getting some more of this to use at Christmas time because I'm going to need it. Because this is going to be my green at Christmas time. It is so beautiful. As you can see, it is a dark green. It is gorgeous. So, I'm just going to put some of this on my leaf here. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to lay it down and just spread it. Just lay our squeegee down and spread it. We need a little bit more, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I can use some of this over here. Just spreading it on just to make sure that everything is covered. Make sure all the silk screen is covered. And then just going to lift it up, straight up, and scrape it down. Now I like to be able to see the image when I scrape it off. It's up to you though how much you scrape off. And then I just take this. I don't think I fuzzed this one, did I? I forgot to fuzz this one, so I'm going to have trouble. So there is one leaf, and then we're going to put another leaf on this side. On this side, I think. Do I want it going this way, or do I want it going? Yeah, I do want it going this way. Okay. You don't want it off of the thing. Ooh, I touched something. Okay, what I should have done was dried this beforehand, but of course I didn't. Let's dry this. So that is fixable though, what I did up here, that is fixable. I will show you how to fix that. This one we're going to erase because, and redo, because we really messed it up. So I'm going to show you. This one we're just going to erase because we really messed it up. Because we didn't dry it first. And then choose to be grateful. I kind of messed that up, so we're going to take a this is why you dry in between, but if you're like me, you forget every once in a while, and then put your finger in it, and then it. So we just take our copper again. And we just fix the A here a little bit. There. And then we're going to dry that this time. Okay, now we can put our leaf back on. hopefully it works. And use our green again. Just going to spread it, and then we're going to take it off, scrape it off, all the excess off. Put it back in our container so there's no waste. There we go. And then we're going to put the other one on the other side. Okay, we're just going to dry that just a teensy bit so that we don't get it. We may have to wash our leaf too, I don't think. That should be good. We're just going to put our leaf back on here. Make sure there's no air bubbles in it, and we're going to put some green on it again. And then we're just going to spread it on. And then we're going to take it off. And that is it. Voila! We have our tray. Now I have green paint on me. Green paste, I mean, and it's getting all over everything. But thank goodness it's only chalk and we can get it off. Okay, so this is our Choose to Be Grateful. Very simple. About a 5-minute project if I hadn't had to redo it, but just a very nice project. So we're going to put that over here to dry, and we're going to show you again how to wash our, okay, we're going to put this away. Now all these tools and everything are washable. I'm going to put those in my sink to wash them, take them to my sink to wash them. But everything is washable. Everything is great. I'm going to put my paints away because they're right here. So I'm just going to put them all away. I'm going to show you how easy cleanup is too. There we go. Okay, this can go over there. Okay, now we're going to wash these. So we're going to bring our towel over again, if I can find where I put it. Okay, and we're just going to put these on here, and we're just going to spray a little bit of water on them. Let it sit for a minute just to get on there, and then we're going to use my board eraser. Now if you don't have a board eraser, which I would recommend if you do this, that you do have one, you can always use just a wipe to do it as well. Now some of the paste will stain your, like the orange and ones like that. The board eraser does help some with that, but if it does, don't worry about it. It is fine. And then we do the back to make sure we get all the fuzz off of it from our fuzzing. We take our little cloth, we wipe it, and we put it sticky side down on a rack. I just have a dish, one of those dish draining boards that I put mine on to dry. Some people have drying racks, but I haven't got that far yet. So we're just cleaning our transfers. Very simple to clean up as well. And our last one. This is our last one. And I'm going to turn it over. And just clean it. And then we're going to wipe it with a cloth. And we're going to put it on our rack to dry. And that's as simple as that. So, that is our projects for today. Those are the ones I wanted to show you today. So in about 40 minutes with my talking and with my mistake and with cleaning up and everything, we did 2 projects. We did a pumpkin, 10 cents per pound, and that was painting this a camel and then doing our pumpkin design. So you don't need to use the whole transfer either if you don't want to. And then this is our Choose to Be Grateful on our metal tray. So those are the 2 projects that we did today. So if you were interested, my website is pinned down below. You can go and look. As I said, we have 2 kids kits now available that are very nice. We have all sorts of things. Like I said, it's all reusable. I'm going to show you how to reuse some of our surfaces as well. Tomorrow I have one surface that I will be showing you how I clean it and reuse it for another project. Like I said, if you look after your, they say 8 to 12 times you can use your transfers, but if you look after them and clean them right away and not soak them in water, it will come off. Now you can also just run some water on these and clean them that way as well, but I just clean them with the water here, and I try not to soak them in water because it's not good for them. They won't last as long if you soak them in water. So if you just rinse them off and get them cleaned right away, then it's much better. Okay, so that is it for today. Thank you for joining me. If you're on the replay, you can still share and you can still subscribe to my station, my YouTube station, which is Verlyn Upton's Chalk Creations. And the more subscribers I get, then I'll be able to start doing lives on there. Right now, I'm just uploading my videos, but I want to eventually go. Also, I have a business page, which is Chalk It Up with Vera Lynn. So you can go to that as well, and on Facebook, and join there, because I'm going to be doing my lives on my business page eventually. Hopefully by the end of this year, I will be doing it on my business page. So go over and like and follow me over there, and you will get notifications when I go live in there. Okay, so I guess that's about it. So I'm going to say have a very awesome Monday, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye.